And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and let's keep moving, shall we? Here it is. This is the entrance to the passage. And where I hide my countless amounts of porn. So much porn. Oh. Leo, what you doing talking about porn? You sick mother? Of course it would be Ronfar that has the countless amounts of porn.
But your sick plan can never succeed. No matter how hard you try, you can never stop me from finding Althena and halting Zophar's return.
Why, Lucia, you're delirious. Althena herself stands before you. Don't you recognize me, darling?
I recognize only the face of evil. You are not Althena. You are nothing more than a human puppet dancing for the amusement of Zophar.
So it's all a cake of lies? In what way am I not the goddess Althena? Served by the four heroes who rule the four dragons and the mighty Dragon Master, I fight evil. Isn't that the very form of the legendary goddess Althena? All I have yet to achieve is eternal youth and beauty. Heretic, if Althena were to hear such words, she would... What a dense little waif you are! Do you still have no idea as to the true purpose of Pentagoulia's creation? I won't believe it. The day draws near when the true objective of the Chosen shall be attained, and Galleon's return from the past was just the beginning. Yes, but my return was not at your hand. Silence, Galleon. I shall not permit insubordination in this holy place. What a bitch. Now then, Lucia, I'm going to use your magical powers for the good of the Chosen. By your small sacrifice, I shall attain eternal beauty and youth, so I would suggest that you enjoy what little life you have remaining, dear Lucia of the Blue Star. So, Althena will take the life of Lucia, but tell me, Leo, how do we get down there? That is a very special place. Even I am not allowed to enter it. But I am certain a passage can be found that will connect that room to another in this place. Great. Let's look for a passage. We've got to save Lucia before Althena returns. Do. And pretty much... the layout to this place doesn't always make sense. I believe we go through here.
Don't you realize Zophar's only ambition is to take revenge on Althena? He brought me back from the netherworld knowing that I too had a score to settle with her, and would sell my eternal soul for a chance to take revenge on the world that ruined me.
But how can he hope to...
Because he has a secret weapon. The true purpose of Althena's cult is to aid Zophar in his return to power, and once he is restored, my revenge will be complete.
I won't let you do that.
Big words from such a small lady.
The real Althena must be imprisoned somewhere within Pentagoulia. I will find her and destroy Zophar once and for all.
You are delirious. Your power has been drained. Face it, you've already lost.
But Galleon, you forget. Humans have an undeniable power too.
You mean to say that you're counting on the power of humans to save Althena and fuel your offense against Zophar? That plan is even more pathetic than I had hoped. You might as well kiss your precious Blue Star goodbye right now, Lucia.
Do not underestimate humanity's power.
So tell me, what will become of this world once you've used the humans and cast them aside?
They'll be...
Don't worry. I doubt that your precious hero will be able to save you now. So the question is, shall we say, moot? And even if he did, you don't stand a chance of unlocking Pentagulia's secrets. So long, sweet pea.
Hero will come. I will escape Galleon.
The Chosen? A cult? A tool of deception? I cannot believe it to be so. If the true objective of the Chosen is to revive Zophar, I am fighting for evil. I cannot believe such a thing to be true. I must find the goddess Althena and address her directly.
Wait, Leo, no!
Well, that doesn't help. Oh, Hero, I knew you'd come. Thank you. And all of you too. I don't know how to thank you properly. Even though I knew that you all would come, I was beginning to doubt. Lucia, I'm all right now. Listen, though. Hero, that Althena is not the goddess. She is an imposter, a human. I sense Althena's power in this city, but it is not coming from the false Althena. We must try to discover the true source of Althena's power that I sense, because time is running out. Wait, Lucia! Come on, Hero. We'd better hurry or we'll lose her. Yeah, let's wander around this place where things can just murder my face. Alright, Lucia, where in the world are you? I wonder where in the world Lucia went. Galleon had said something about the secret of the 5 towers or something, but I only encountered 4 towers, white, blue, red, and black. Maybe Lucia is going to look for the hidden 5th tower then. I don't know what that girl's up to, but we better find her fast. The longer we leave her alone, the more likely she is to get into trouble. Yes, Ronfar, I agree with that sentiment fully. It is strong here. Althena's power, the power to envelop me. Lucia, I can sense it, there, just ahead. Althena's power, it is unmistakable. Alright, Lucia, I'll take your word for it, but all I see is a lake. No, there can be no mistake. There is another tower. A hidden tower. The 5th. And it is right before us. It all makes perfect sense. The 5th tower lies in the intersection of the 4. Do not let what you think you see deceive you. The final tower of Pentagulia is here. Alright, well, how do we get to it? Holy shit, it's like real magic! Lucia! Okay, that settles it. Hero, I think Lucia has officially lost her mind. I hope she knows how to swim. I'm a coming woman! I need money! Meow. This is the 5th tower of Pentagulia. But why couldn't we see something this huge until now?
Yeah, where did the lake go that was here just a minute ago?
That lake was an illusion to hide the tower from human eyes. This tower is the place I have sought since I arrived here. Once I enter, I will have achieved my goal. Please accompany me to the real Athena within this tower. The tower is sealed with a magic boundary. I've never felt anything this powerful. I did not think it was possible to create a force field strong enough to contain Athena. It must be related to the sealed power of the 4 dragons. We don't know who this is, but I'm assuming it's Galleon. My Lucia, you do have a keen sense of the obvious. Nope, it's Athena. Fake Athena. Welcome to the 5th tower of the Holy City, the shining counterpiece of Pentagulia, the Goddess Tower. I use the dragon's powers to keep the purity of this place from escaping into the world. Isn't it ironic that the seal was created by the very power that Athena used for protection? But I must admit that I did not create the seal for Zophar on my own. With a little help from my dear servants. Uh-oh. Your miserable souls will enable us to revive Master Zophar, our great leader. You should be honored that your otherwise useless lives now have meaning. What? Galleon? What is wrong with you? Hurry up and come here, that we may finish this.
What do we do, hero? If they call in Galleon, our chance of survival goes bye-bye.
What? What's happening? Athena, it is you. I can feel your power.
Look, hero, the white dragon wings are shining.
But why? See us, suckers! What is the meaning of this? I demand to know what just happened and why. You are pathetic. Galleon, show yourself! Why didn't you arrive sooner? It's your fault that Lucia was able to escape. What a poor imitation of Athena you are, goddess. You don't even have the power to capture a little girl without my help. But you let parlor tricks and tired magic ease her through your feeble grasp. But don't worry your empty little head about it. I will go retrieve the girl and her from... Damn it.
So far.
Use what's left of your head. It is not necessary to roam the land chasing Lucia and her ragtag party of misfits. They will return to this very spot of their own free will. Lucia must return to this tower to meet Althea and complete her mission.
Yes, so far, but I'm certain that Lucia will try to free the 4 dragons you have sealed to save Althena. She must...
Well then, you must work to strengthen the seal and make certain that she does not succeed. For the moment, I will just watch and relish the way she worms her way into the hearts of the humans that have foolishly befriended her. She is so misguided to even try to harness the power of humankind to complete her mission. But her attachment will be her undoing. Mark my words.
Damn. Why does it seem like villains in this game, their plan isn't as good as it could be? Just saying. Where are we? It looks like Tobbin's Peak, of course. Didn't I tell you that those dragon wings would come in handy?
No!
The white dragon wings have been sealed away by the power of Althena.
I must break the barrier around Pentagoulia to free the goddess, and you must help me. Zofar's power grows stronger by the minute. We have no time to waste. You have an obligation to help me liberate Althena. Don't you understand that? You are Nall, the white dragon of Althena.
No! Althena's white dragon? So, you've known my secret this entire time. I bet you know that Ruby is the red dragon, too.
Yes, Nall. Althena has always relied on the power of the four dragons for protection. We must now use that power to break the barrier of Pentagoulia and free her from her confinement.
I wish I could, but the power of the four dragons is sealed away just as tightly as Althena.
How can this be? Zofar does not yet have enough strength to create such a seal.
Zofar enlisted the aid of a powerful ally to accomplish it. His name is Galleon. Because he's a big asshole. You! It's been a long time, hasn't it, Nall? I see you no longer have the boy or the goddess to protect you. I can't tell you how happy it makes me to mate you like this. The circumstances of our reunion are so perfect. Galleon, how can this be? I won't trouble you with the details. Suffice to say, I've all the right connections. Now, dear boy, to the crux of the matter. You have something I require. Surrender your dragon aura to me. Oh, and please don't entertain any heroic thoughts at this critical moment. They can be so messy. But then again, I did manage to crush your father. Wouldn't it be rather ironic if you forced me to shoot for a matched set, so to speak? I'll never surrender my power to you, pig. I expect to know less of you, foolish boy. 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink. So that's what happened. I barely escaped with my life, and Galleon left with the essence of my power. He has become much, much stronger than he once was.
Some white dragon you are. You lost all your power to a human. I'd be ashamed of myself.
Oh, really? You hadn't even claimed your power yet when he stole it.
What are you talking about? What do you mean, my power?
Your dragon aura, stupid. You don't remember it because you were just a child.
And if your power is sealed away, you cannot help me or the goddess Althena.
Bingo. I'd gladly help you in Althena if I could, but I'm helpless.
Your power is sealed away too, isn't it, Lucia?
This is bad. Very, very bad. To revive the goddess, you have to collect the dragon auras and remove the seals on the dragons. Each of the 4 heroes guards one of the auras. Lucia can't gather the auras by herself, not without her power. What are you going to do, hero? You wouldn't abandon Lucia when she so desperately needs your help, would you? Adventure is my middle name. I will stand by Lucia's side until her mission is complete, just as I promised her. That is my responsibility, and I won't back away from it, no matter what happens.
Oh, hero, since I have come to this world, you have risked your life for me many times, but despite the danger, you have never complained, and you have never deserted me. I am not skilled at expressing my feelings, but thank you, hero. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Lucia.
Hero, why do you always have such a dumb look on your face when Lucia's talking to you?
Ruby, can't you see what's going on here? Please don't tell me you're that naive. Oh, never mind. The first aura you should try to reclaim is the White Dragons. The aura is in the possession of the White Knight Leo, one of the strongest warriors in the world.
Leo has the aura. Great! Since he's our friend, I'm sure he'll give it to us. I believe we still need to keep talking here. Oh, I guess I was supposed to read that, sorry. Okay, so... Since I escaped the Shadow Dragon cult, I've been afraid of the strength inside of me. But I'm not afraid anymore. I understand my strength, and I know how to control it. I've overcome my fear of the Shadow Dragon Fist. I will use its power for good, not evil. I will use the fist to confront my past. I can't and won't run away from it anymore. If you're going to fight against Althena's Chosen, count me in. I'll help you settle the score while I settle my own. I know I have to do something, but I'm not sure what. I've never had to make a decision like this. Whatever I decide will affect the entire Magic Guild. But the choice is obvious. I have to fight Althena's Chosen and stop Zophar's resurrection. But I also want to find out if I'm really worthy of being the leader of the Magic Guild. And I think this adventure is the perfect test of my abilities. I guarantee it will be, Lamina. Plus, I have a mega grudge to settle with that turd Borgin. I'll flush him out of Neovain and out of Mother's life forever. Yay! Report! Lookout Squad, Insane Hawk, reporting for duty. The dragon ship Destiny has been spotted in the direction of Vane. Be careful. White Knight Leo, of course. He senses me here. Hero, it's up to you to recover the dragon aura from Leo. I'll be waiting for you in the White Dragon Cave. Oh good, Leo helped us in the Holy City, so I'm sure he'll give us the White Dragon aura. This ought to be a piece of cake. Let's go, Hero. Easier said than done. So, we need to go ahead and head out. And pretty much head that away, as one would say. So, sorry I accidentally skipped Ronfar's dialogue there. I had a zone out moment. I just figured it was rambling. Because it's like, I thought we had to talk to Nall again, and you guys know how that goes. Alright, let's keep moving. Obviously, he's joining us because of his... He needs to help save the world. And to help Maori. Alright, so obviously we can't go too far, but you're gonna want to make a save here, especially if you're under leveled. If you're in the mid-20s or so, you're definitely going to want to save. If you're at our level, you probably don't really need to, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Your face is sorry.
Hero, you must fight me. The Chosen. Their way is not right. I know it in my heart. However, I do not know how to escape from the web in which I become ensnared. And my options now are severely limited. I know good must prevail. Prove it now with your sword.
So we have to fight White Knight Leo. He's not too hard. Because we're always going to go before he does, and we're just going to spam post sword until we beat him. And he can, I believe, heal himself, but he'll only do it once. And then we got to deal with the rest from there. And as you can see, having the 2 rings on will ensure that we knock this out relatively quickly without having to burn too many healing items.
Kneel and perish.
These attacks, I think, are wasted. Yeah, pretty much, because we'll just over-heal. So anytime he's going to use that skill, we don't have too much to worry about.
Dodge this!
Sample my goods.
Sample my goods. Oh, dear God, no. So that's a full heal. I think that's the only one he's got, and we're already full healed again. So we just now... I don't think he's going to do that again, so we just got to beat him down now.
This!
Taste my refreshment.
God, that's so awkward. Taste my refreshment. And so the 2 healing ring combo is really good for this.
Luckily, we're not going to need the 2 healing ring combo after this fight for a while, if I'm not
Kneel and
mistaken.
perish.
Dodge this!
And remember, if we were a lower level, we'd be taking a lot more damage than this as well. But since we're not a lower level, we're not taking as much damage as he can usually dish out, making this battle a little easier. And he's down 5,000 XP, which is a level for hero, with 2 attack, 3 defense, 2 agility, 2 speed, 1 wisdom, 2 magic defense, and his range went up by 1. That's always good. And Vortex turns into Super Cyclone. Nice. So actually, all of his skills currently, I believe, are maxed out. As far as the aspect of his magics. You've proven your strength to me, hero. There was no doubt in your sword or in your heart. And by proving your strength, you demonstrated my weakness. No, Leo. Join us. Fight with us. Even in victory, hero, you retain your humility. You're a great warrior indeed. Take this and use it to liberate the power of the White Dragon. And we get the White Dragon aura. You will find the cave of the White Dragon in an iceberg in the North Sea. You can reach the North Sea by entering the ocean off the coast of Meribia. Follow me to the helm, hero. I will show you how to take control of the Destiny. That's right, hero. It's quite simple to control after a few minutes of practice. I now leave the dragon ship in your capable hands. But this ship means so much to you. Stay with us. Take us to the cave. I am not worthy to remain with any of you, hero. That is why I must leave now. Leo! Farewell, hero. Well, that kind of blows. He's gone. Leo is a man of justice, Ruby, and right now he feels like a common criminal. Thank you, Leo. Leonidas!
Well, hero, what are you waiting for? Let's take the Destiny for a ride. Grab the wheel and start it up. Leo said that the White Dragon Cave was in an iceberg near the North Sea, so all we have to do is sail west from Meribia and look for a chunk of ice with a hole in it.
Luckily for us that the Destiny can reach wildly unsafe speeds on land or on the water.
Great, now let's find Bolgan and slap some sense into that flabby face of his. Right after I find Lund and stop him from harming any more children.
And don't forget, we also have a goddess to save. Isn't that right, Lucia?
Yes, hero.
Let's do it. So we now have the ability to pretty much overland travel. And anytime we go out into an ocean, we can now go out. Well, let me just rephrase. We can just go into the ocean now. Before we go anywhere, let's just buy some consumables. It wouldn't hurt. And Meribia is a pretty darn good place to do that. Because we're out of regular cheap herbs, and I'm sure we've used some. Well, we don't need too many healing nuts. But it wouldn't hurt to refill our stock of regular herbs. I know they seem trivial and useless. But they are useful in a way, and healing is necessary as well. But yeah, just grabbing these few little items kind of saves us a lot of trouble down the road here. It helps us conserve a little bit of MP. Let me think. Let's do that. And I don't... You know what? Let's just do this as well. So we'll start using some of those too. I think we're good on everything else. Yeah, we're not going to burn money on that. We can sell some old gear. We can sell the rune sword.
And we can sell the flame staff because we have the hellfire staff. So, again, it's an upgraded version of that staff. I thought we had another staff, but I could be wrong. Anyway, we can get rid of this magic gauntlet. We'll hold on to that. The safety helmet's lost its value, so we're gonna officially dump that. These pins are out, and really could throw out the cute ribbon, but we'll hold on to it for now, and we'll hold on. No, we'll sell the jewel gauntlet as well. So we still have one of each element, even though our flame one is even stronger, and we're good to go. But you notice I'm not really using them that much. But there will be a whole reason for that, but it'll make more sense later. Let me see here. And I need to double check Heroes until next level since he just leveled. So he's still got 13,000 to go. Ronfar's got 15,000 to go. And she's still down a level. So you can already see that, like, oh, I see. So Hero leveled 15,000, yeah. So we still got our work cut out for us to get these characters leveled up. But we should start seeing some differences in their output as far as that's concerned. Alright, so here's the North Sea. Here's the only place we can pretty much land. And as you can see, we can't really get through here, so we may as well just make our landing here. Because there's no overworld random encounters or anything, so we don't have to worry about any of that, because there's a cave up there. And as per usual, saving is your friend. And we're actually getting to we're going to be in a new zone, in a new dungeon here, but the dungeon has enemies of interest. It's one of the first places in the game where we can steal from an enemy we want to steal from. And I'll explain that in a moment. Hi, you got the white dragon order from Leo at last. Hey, Nall, where in the heck are you? I'm where I need to be. Listen, you need the 4 ice treasures to open the passage to my lair. Once you have those, you may have to backtrack a bit, but the way will be open. Each one is in a big white ice chest in the corners of this cave. Hurry up and get them, I'll be waiting. And I don't like waiting! What a dick. So for those of you who are familiar with Lunar 1, this is the same ice cave. I believe the layout is somewhat similar, but they've of course taken liberties. Now the thing of interest here is we have, oops, we gotta move Ronfar back in his better off position here. One of the interesting enemies here are these little guys, who usually run at the beginning of a battle, give or take. And the best part is we can steal from them very valuable crest items. These items are useful because we can pair them up on a character. They're crests, I believe, that can be stolen from them. We'll double check. I think actually that may not be the right enemy. We'll double check. Yeah, so it doesn't work all the time, but it does. If they have it to steal, we'll steal it. Let me see here. Shiro, yeah, so this is one of the enemies that we want to try to steal from. Let's do... Nope. Bet your bottom I'm gonna keep trying. As long as he's sticking around.
I'll take care of this.
Okay, so maybe it's only if they have it. So, but what we're trying to do is steal Shiro and Chiro crests, which would be nice. Not that we're gonna get them all the time, or if half the time, but being able to have them is a pretty neat thing to have access to. They will give pretty much the character's ability to always make sure their turn comes before an enemy. Really, you don't need them for every character. They're useful, but you don't necessarily need them for every character in the game. It's one of those arguments, I would say, that you really just need it for your characters like Ronfar would benefit, because it means his turn would be before the enemies get a turn. That would actually help control a lot of the damage elements that he has to deal with. You know, the micromanaging of healing and all that other crap. So it's one of those reasons why you want to pursue it. And then I believe combining the two crests gives you like maximum range. So that is something that would benefit Ronfar a lot. I need to remove where his stance is. I keep forgetting to do it. But yeah, if I can get you a set of them, I can show you what I'm talking about. But priority-wise, it would probably be Ronfar, followed by maybe Lumina. But see, if we put it on Lumina, it means one of her lightning magic accessibility goes down. So you gotta pick and kind of choose that battle of how you wanna get those items, and there's not really a right or wrong necessarily. There's not necessarily a right or wrong answer. You just have to make a decision on what you want to do. You'll notice too, the XP and money here is really, really good. By the way, it's a great place to pick up some levels if you need them. I don't really know. Well, let's see. For 10 battles at 500, you're talking about $5,000. Characters are as much as 15,000 away. I would say if you're gonna grind levels here, do it either right away or do it after you're done kind of exploring and cleaning the area out of the various enemies that are here. And we're gonna keep trying. That's all we can do is keep trying. But yeah, it's a neat place to get levels. The only negative is the enemies are a little spread out on the first floor. And I would have to say that there's better options coming up later for places to grind. But if you barely been able to get through battles to this point, I highly recommend you just do some grinding here. Whereas we're probably not going to waste too much time doing any of that. I don't think we're going to need it. No. Lame.
Pain.
And the other thing is, you may feel the need to want to steal from the Shiro mongrels. There's also another mongrel type here as well, called Chiro, that we definitely want to steal from, because both of them have really good items. So it'd be pretty silly to not try to get their drops, or to get their steals, or to steal from them. So yeah, it is something on the back burner list that I would like to try to knock out. And I do think we get one actually through chests, so we'll get one for sure. Would be nice to have a second one. And we already have a Shiro crest from earlier, so we can put that combo on Ronfar, who I constantly keep forgetting to put in a different location. For some reason, I keep forgetting to do that. You're an idiot, brah! You can see here the battles aren't too difficult. We've pretty much fought most of the enemies here already. There's only one you haven't seen, which is the Chiro mongrel, so the one we would steal the Shiro stuff from. So I'm going to probably start skipping fights after this, for the most part, and all that good stuff, because you pretty much get the gist of this place. Be surprised if you didn't.
But yeah, the battles here aren't that hard. That's what's great about this location for grinding, is the enemies here aren't really that difficult. So, like I said, if you're falling behind in levels or something, this is a good place to kind of play catch up. Alright, let's finish this sucker off. Not every battle is going to have a mongrel in it. And we don't really need to steal from the other enemies necessarily. Alright. And much like Lunar 1, though, there are some obstacles in our way. But there are enemies that can break those obstacles wide open. But we don't want to necessarily do that. We'd rather take the long way around, I assure you. So. Here's the Churro mongrels. Now, these are the guys that tend to want to run away. I think they have almost universal immunity to pretty much everything. And I got to move around far again. And they're usually going to run like in the first round or so. We'll see what happens. It's very little damage, as you can see. Ooh, crit though.
I'll take care of this.
Come on, give me the goods. Yay, there's the Churro crest. I'm glad I actually got to show you that. No, you're attacking the wrong one. And there they go. And you didn't get squat. Well, we did get squat. We got a Churro crest. So really quick, let me just show you what I'm talking about here. We're going to take that off of him. And we're going to go here. Now, the healing crest is for Ronfar is kind of dumb anyway. Increases the user's speed. Speed is slightly increased. Range is increased greatly. Now Ronfar can reach the entire map. Not a joke. He can reach any and everything. No matter what. And he's probably going to go first. So that really is a good deal. Hence why it's worth to get him in a set. The other character who obviously is going to benefit from this would be Hero. But he was going to have this on. So it's kind of debatable whether you want to give him that combo or not. Because you would have to remove the Warrior Crest. Which is giving him a little bit of a better attack. It's a tough, you know what? It's a tough choice. It's a very tough decision. The ability to move around like that and the ability to have your turn be almost first as well is incredibly tempting. But again, it's something you gotta really consider whether you're gonna do it or not. And it's up to you what you really want to do. There is no right or wrong answer for pretty much doing that. Alright, so anyway, let's keep moving here. I'm going to clean out this floor of enemies, and then we'll get ready to head to the next one, because we're almost there. We just got a little bit more distance to travel. Alright, picked up another Churro crest, which I do gratefully enjoy. As you can see, we have a couple different directions we can go, but we do want to clear the enemies out. So I'm going to go ahead and tackle the 3 battles we just kind of saw. The rat Churro creature. We saw this star floating around, and we also saw a fly as well. Alright, so we cleared out all those bad guys. Let's keep moving here. So let me clear out these other 2 enemies as well. Alright, so we cleaned out those 2 enemies, and we'll keep moving, and that's the whole first floor, which is easily the largest floor here. As the floors will get smaller in size, and there will be less encounters that we'll have to deal with. Alright, we'll keep moving here. Another little fight. Alright. So we get an endurance ring, which really
it just increases defense, where this increases both types of defense. You'll see it doesn't do as good of a job with the magic defense. But really, Hero, because we're fighting a bunch of Shiro-based enemies, is really one who would benefit from the barrier ring, because he sucks really when it comes to magic defense. So that puts him more on par, making Jean the lowest yet again. But she's got a lot of immunities to magic based on the ring sets that she has. And yeah, that means we're taking off one of the healing rings, but that's fine. That's something I'd be okay with. Alright, let's keep moving here. That's the only chest on this floor for the most part. And there's two little battles to tackle, so let's tackle them. Alright, so we took those dudes on a trip to Murder Town. Let's keep moving south this way till we get to the bottom of the area. We're almost to the next door. Alright, so another one down. And let's keep moving. We're doing pretty good, actually, as we head to the next area where we're going to see some of this. Now, as you'll see, boom, and now you can see how we get into these places. The biggest aspect is ensuring that... Let me take out these floating crystal enemies first. Alright, so what we need to do here is get these guys to open the passage, and there it is. So now that it's open, I'm going to kill the rest of these enemies here. And it looks like Jean gains a level with 2 attack, 3 defense, 1 agility, 2 speed, 1 wisdom, 1 magic defense, and some range bonus, which doesn't really help that much, but it's still nice to have. And Lamina levels up with 1 attack, 3 defense, 1 agility, 2 speed, 2 wisdom, 2 magic defense, and 1 range bonus as well. Yay! And Hero gains a level with an attack bonus of 2, and defense of 2 goes up. Agility goes up by 2, 1 point in speed, 2 points in wisdom, 1 point in magic defense. Sweet. So the XP here is still somewhat good, even though we're high level. So let's go ahead and get a Wind Crest and a Chiro Crest. So if we do want to do a beneficial Chiro and Shiro combo, we could, and it wouldn't hurt. It's only going to reduce his attack by 10, which isn't that much. So it's something to consider. We've got lots of Shiro crests because the enemies keep dropping them, and having a set for the party is probably preferred, and any other ones extras we get, we can sell. So again, these are not problems, and this might actually, I'm thinking, looking at it, speed, wisdom goes back up. He loses 10 attack, but I'm thinking that this might be in our best interest for now. And then right before a boss fight, we'll change it back to the warrior crest. Because in the boss fights, it makes more sense that the warrior crest be on for maximum damage output. And I might even leave the Chiro crest on for the speed. As you can see, that's opening up the whole little room down there. So let me go ahead and kill all these guys as well. Alright, so we cleared out the enemies here, and we get an angel ring. Something that we're not really using much of right now. And then we should be almost done here. Oops, went back the way I came. Idiot! Let's try that again, shall we? Head up. And there we go. Now we can go ahead and get through. Let me clear these enemies out. Alright, and Ronfar leveled with 3 to attack, nice, 2 to defense, 2 to agility, 1 to speed, 2 to wisdom, 1 to magic defense, and his range went up, but that doesn't matter with what he's got. And then Light Litany turns into Shining Litany, which I believe... I'll double check. It's either more effective than the regular one, or it's double the effectiveness. Oh, no, all allies steal HP from enemies. My bad. Yeah, I was hoping that would improve. That's not what improved. This is what improved, which, is not bad. So we get the Ice Staff, which is a replacement for the Water Cane. Alright. Let's keep moving. Do. Vitality vial.
Hero, that's an abomination of science. That's the white dragon?
No, it's an imposter. I sense the aura of evil. It is not the true white dragon. Oh, so it's a fake. Here to keep God of the place. Fake or not, it's not going to let us pass while it lives.
Well, let's fix that little problem then. With murder.
So I know we're making a long episode here out of this, but may as well, right? So we have the White Fiend. Oh, no. So the best way to really handle this is to just go for the Gibbs City here. And as well as pass the Litany spell around on turns that we can get away with it. We'll just have her attack and, oh, I don't know. We'll just go ahead and use Power Flame the first round and then have her attack every round after that. And I think we'll be pretty good. Because Ronfar should get a turn before, yes. Because of the Shiro and Chiro Crest combo, specifically the Chiro Crest, it makes him go fast enough that he goes before the dragon gets an attack. Or this fake dragon, rather. So we'll be able to recover from a lot of this pretty easily. And we don't even need to recover right now. Next round or so we'll probably need to, but we're okay for right now. So, So the pentagram ability, I believe, means he's going to buff himself, which, again, it's something we don't want. So what we'll probably want to do to counter that is... Cancels out stat-altering spells. Yeah, so we want to do that. Because he's going to get his turn before we do. And all of our attackers will get to go before he gets to go.
Dodge this!
Yeah, see, he gets a huge boost. But with Lucia, we can revert that into nothingness. And make that problem pretty much disappear. No, he doesn't have any buffs. Yay! Alright, so... Keep attacking. Put this on Lamina. It looks like he's also altered the battlefield, so we need to do this as well. Or if not, he's going to do it this round. Regardless, we need to do that. Because he's getting a benefit to water elemental magic right now. Which means we need to cancel that out. Again, it's not a big deal. It's not a big problem. And yeah, he's going to hit us pretty hard because I think he's attacking us this round. The overall goal would be to... Oh, look at didn't... Nice. So I guess we canceled it out. Whatever he's doing. Well, yeah, actually, everybody got to go before him. So we shouldn't take added damage. And we don't. Good. That's the whole point. Again, with the litany on Jean, she's the only person not getting that benefit at the moment. And it looks like he's going to do... I forget what this attack is. But it is an attack, so... Let's go with a flame shot. You should go for somebody in the front row, you would think, anyway.
Dodge this!
Yeah, he's gonna do it on Lucia here. Which, it's fine if she sleeps. We don't really control what she does anyway.
Happy hour!
It's not something I'm worried about.
Mega Magic Flame!
And, how are we doing on health? We're actually doing okay, so we'll do the same kind of principled idea. Let's put this on Hiro, even though he doesn't really need it.
Dodge this!
Here comes the attack. Again on Lucia. So we're going to need Ronfar to heal her next round. Probably just AoE heal everybody to get the HP up.
I love this!
And Ronfar can contribute off and on if he needs to for damage. Because pretty much this battle is almost done just on principle. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and AoE heal everyone. And, oh god, he's doing that thing again, isn't he? So, let me think. So let's go ahead and reduce his ability to do that.
Dodge this!
Ha ha!
Nice.
Magic Cure!
And then solving the problem. And then he's going to buff himself, which, again, we're going to cancel that out. Oh, shoot! I just did that to Lumina. Now I got to litany her again. Which we may not even have to worry about, because this battle should be coming to a close here rather soon. But he's not going to get debuffed, which is problematic. So we're going to have to go around where we do less damage. Or we just do a recovery round, one way or the other.
Lady Luck, be kind!
Meh. It's better than nothing.
Magic Cure!
Yeah, darn it. Did not mean to do that. Oopsies. Well, he has lots of MP, so we may as well just keep going. It's really to help when you get debuffed, but it works on the enemies just the same, too, so... Hence why it's very useful to use it on yourself, because if you get debuffed, then that's problematic, but just gonna make sure that's all good to go. I think he's gonna attack us. This battle should be almost over. You're not hurting enough. Whereas I'm a little stronger. Though I think still the single target's the strongest. Well, it didn't matter, we just won. And some people probably gonna be leveling after that. Oh, nobody leveled! Oh, wow. That's strange. But okay. Alright, so we won the battle. And we are running out of time this episode, guys. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. No, you know what? Screw it. We'll go an extra 5 minutes over the hour or something, whatever it is. we'll just keep going. We should complete what we've started, right, guys? I know it's a long episode. I can't believe you finally made it. I was beginning to think you were a lost cause. Oh.
What? No! How'd you do that?
It's not important. Now that you're finally here, my dragon power can be released at last. You must throw the dragon aura directly at the crystal. Once the aura touches the crystal, the seal will be shattered, and my dragon power will be released. Bloop! Okay. Alright, watch this!
Come on, now, stop playing with us.
Get ready for a big surprise. Oh my god! Well, what do you think?
Alright, I'm officially surprised.
I told you.
Can the other seals be broken in the same manner?
Yes, but you must have the correct aura for each seal. Galleon made certain that the dragon aura was the only way to unlock them. You should unlock the blue dragon next. Lun is guarding its aura at the training city of Horum to the south. The way is treacherous, but I will melt some of the icebergs blocking the route. Oh, and here, I'll leave you something to help you on your way. The most broken thing in the game, if you know how to use it. The white dragon crest.
Nall really does make a very handsome dragon. Too bad he's such a pain in the rear. Maybe there's hope for him yet, though. But I can't even think about leaving Hero. What would he do without me?
Have a sex life. I mean, I don't know. So the white dragon crest, though incredibly awesome, which it very much is incredibly expensive to use. We're going to put it on Jean for now. As what it does is what is argued to be the most broken thing in the game. All allies protected from one spell. Now that doesn't sound like a big deal, but in boss fights, that's gonna be big deal, son. Big deal. To not sit there and take magic is oakley dokley. So she's the best candidate because she doesn't have any crests on her anyway. So Mary. And since she usually goes first before anyone else, she can cast it right away. So, sweet. So now we can literally go ahead and escape Reno here. For we are done. So now we have our next destination, the Blue Dragon. And we have to go to the town of Horum. That's where all the whores are. No, Horum. To do that. And we're just getting started on our quest to release the power of all the dragons. The power! So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy. And when we come back, we will have some more Lunar 2 Eternal Blue for you as we make our way to tackle Lun and the Blue Dragon. So thanks guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And make sure you check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTardStudios. For more information and to watch me play games live and actually interact and all that fun stuff that I know some of you guys want to do, or just veg out and just let it run in the background while we play some games live, in case you're one of those guys that has to see everything. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.